Hello viewers, Martin Hughes here, and today we are at Daytona Raceway at Tamworth in Staffordshire. This is the Dmax GT20 Sprint. They're using Rotax engines, and we're starting this race 9th out of a grid of 14. Been recently considering stepping up into Club 100 and thought that this would be a really good gauge to kind of measure how I've progressed with indoor karting and the smaller rental tracks. We're already down into 10th before we've even crossed the line from the rolling start. I'm sure that was an illegal overtake right there, but we're down this from turn 1 all the way to turn 2. You're hitting 70 mile an hour, you're flat out. And the thing is, with this wet track, we're all struggling for a bit of grip. So we're now down into 10th. We got our first spinner. We're now up into 9th. And like I said, I really wanted to use this as a gauge to see how far I've come, if I could make the step up into Club 100. And after this race, I've got to be honest, I have really questioned if I'm even ready. We've got another spinner. We're now into 8th. In qualifying, I did have my first spin. I did manage to keep all 4 wheels pointing in the right direction during the race, though. I am taking things slow and steady. It's kind of my tactic to trying to get on well with these sort of races. The front 3, other than a couple of spins, they really did manage to get some really good grip on the track. They were really pushing themselves right on the edge for the whole race. And okay, yeah, we're back into 9th. We are going to spend a lot of this race in between 9th and 10th position. So here we are across the start finish straight into turn 1, into the long straight that's got a left right full chicane. You are absolutely flat out. You are supposed to be just letting off as you go round this curve, but because of the wet track I was braking quite early. Please remember, if you are new to the channel, give me a like and subscribe for all future karting content. Like I said, I spend a lot of time in 9th position, so there wasn't much happening for quite a few laps. So we've sort of fast forwarded a little bit, so I kind of avoid all the boring bits. But we are going to be in a bit of a lull now. I really love this track, especially in the dry. I visited here last August. My best lap time here is a 62 seconds. Average lap times are 66 to 67. So yeah, I'm above the average. I'm quite happy with that. However, I've got to be honest, this race, it was quite embarrassing really. I really thought that I was ready to make the step up, and this was the humble track that knocked me back down to earth. And I'm okay to admit that you know, I'm not as good as I like to think I am. Round the off-camber hairpin into the start-finish straight. I will talk us through this lap. Okay, turn 1, we're on the straight, approximately 70 mile an hour, false left-right chicane, medium right. We're on the back. Oh, okay. I won't talk us through the lap. Let's see if we can do it this time. Yeah, okay. So turn 1, down the main straight, medium right. We're on the back straight, and we're into this right-hand corner section, which is a long sweeping right. We're now back down to 10th position. I try and undercut him, but he's got a really good line. Oh, he's spun out. Okay, we're back into 9th. So the left-hand part of the horseshoe, coming up to another right-hander, which you brake hard. This is one of the most difficult parts of the track. There's a good runoff area there, and we're going to be sweeping right, keeping a tight inside line as we back a go to the right. Right sweep again, left sweep, and we back to flat out, back on it, and then hard for the off camber. Hairpin into the start finish straight and across the line. You can now support the channel for the price of a cup of coffee on Ko-fi. Ko-fi is my personalised tip jar. If you enjoy my videos and you enjoy the content, please help support the channel for the price of a cup of coffee. All the details to Ko-fi are in the descriptions below. Give it a click, and I thank you again for your kind consideration and your kind donations. Go-karting is an expensive sport and an expensive hobby, and every little helps, and I thank you. I'll be honest, I did feel like Lance Stroll for the majority of this race. I didn't see anybody for probably the best part of about 10 laps, but I am actually going to be getting lapped very soon by the leaders. In fact, that guy wants to go off-roading, and there we are, we're into 10th place. I do take the position back, but I'll lose a place there. So here we are, 10th position, cuts in front of me, and again back around the lap. I'll keep an eye on him for a little while. He's getting all dancy there, getting all out of shape. We've got another spinner, and we are going to be back into 9th position. Hey me, check me out. Oh no, there we go. I think that might have been one of the, no, I'm in 10th. There we go, and into 11th. Fantastic. I'm sure he just spun out. So here we go. We're into 11th position. Not long left now of this. We are coming to the back stages. Probably another maybe 3 or 4 laps. I'm going to try and keep an eye on these, see if I can keep up with them. Into the off-camber section, into the start-finish straight. Okay, still in 11th position. And we're going to stay here for a little while. The track is drying out a little bit. The problem is, it's took me probably the best part of about 7 laps to realise that we're actually getting more grip on this track. I know my GoPro footage doesn't say that. That really is rainfall from earlier when it was raining. Oh, cut right in front of me. Let's see if we can get past him. Yep, but I don't take a place, and the reason why is he is in last position. I do manage to lap somebody. Yay me. Sweeping right, sweeping left, hard up the hill, left again, and then into the off camber right around the hairpin onto the start finish straight. Please remember to give me a like and a subscribe. It's the best way you can show support to me and the channel. We release videos every Thursday, and please remember, once you've subscribed, to click the bell for all your notifications. There we go, third place or second place has now lapped me. I'm really starting to feel like George Russell. Sweep right, sweep left, really onto gas round the right, sweeping right. I love this horseshoe section of the track. Left, past the Marshall shed, off camber right into their hairpin, into the start finish straight. This track is a lovely track when it's dry. It is really challenging though in the wet, and like I said, it took me the best part of about 7 laps to realise that the track had dried out, and I could just kind of let go a little bit. I was so scared of just making a mistake, and I think it really held me back for the whole race. But we learned a lot from it, however humbling that may be. I'm being lapped now by 4th place, and I think that's either 1st place relapping me. I think I'm now 2 laps down. Not the best day at the office. Here we go, that's 10th position right in front of me. Let's see if we can hold on to this. We passed him, we're not long now. Coming in, this is the last lap of the race. Left, off camber right, coming up into the start finish straight. Oh, he's took me again. Can we? He's jumping up and down trying to get himself to go quicker, and yeah, it's 11th out of 14. Unbelievable. Absolutely terrible day at the office. But no, thank you again for watching. I've been Martin Hughes. We'll be back again next Thursday with the hot lap from this session. We will see you in a week's time. Thanks again for watching. Take care, enjoy the rest of your week, and God bless you.